What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to the last video I'm going to do for Master Premier Cup. Then I'm going to start doing some more Great League battles. So this is another viewer submission. If you want me to shoutcast your battles, start sending me some Great League ones. Or honestly, since all three leagues are available, you can send me Ultra or Premier as well if they're like some cool spicy ones. But I would prefer Great League now that most people are going to be doing Great League. And this team, the last Master Premier I'm going to be doing is featuring a Gardevoir. It's a purified Gardevoir. It has one charge move, Shadow Ball, and we're going to see how it performs within the Master Premier Cup. Has some great matchups, as we saw there, against Dragon Breath Gyarados, and also it has a great matchup against Dragonite, obviously. If you run into a Haxorus, that's another very good matchup as well. Still has to watch out for the Night Slash because that hits for neutral. So he's running a team of Gardevoir, Gyarados, and Garchomp. So both of his back Pokemon are pretty good against the Metagross that was revealed. So it's kind of an interesting situation. Like, do you just stick in with the Gyarados? Tried to bait with Sandtomb maybe, but he didn't even go all the way to the Outrage, it looked like. So if his opponent was counting, he knew it definitely wasn't going to be an Outrage. Opponent is being very stingy with those shields, but like, you got to shield something eventually. It's another Sandtomb. Opponent still is refusing to shield. He can switch out still to clear that debuff. He's going to let this one go. Opponent's not switching out yet. This Snorlax has been like triple debuffed because of the Sandtombs and the superpower it threw. Farms it all the way down. He's refusing to use shields, and now this Sandtomb is going to debuff him. And now he's in a really sticky situation because this player has two Aqua Tails. Gets the last shield there with that Aqua Tail, and this one's really going to chip away after the Metagross has been debuffed. Does quite a bit of damage. These waterfalls are really chunking, and then still has a shield, so I think two more waterfalls will seal the deal. Yep, and they simultaneously KO. The Garchomp was still alive in the back, so GG's in game number 1. Gardevoir did some work in that lead matchup against Gyarados. Doesn't max out that high. Going up, this is Pokémon. Maybe he's from like a Spanish-speaking country. Porque. Okay, Mamoswine. Pretty neutral matchup. Look how much these charms do. It's so ridiculous. The thing is, these avalanches might like one-shot the Gardevoir. It's always pretty tough to use a Pokemon that maxes out well below the average range. 2900 is not very high. Comes in with the Metagross, so this is bad, but is he going to land the Shadow Ball? I doubt it. Oh my goodness, he lands the Shadow Ball. That does so much damage to the Metagross. Gardevoir pulling its weight in more this matchup. Gyarados can just absorb this Meteor Mash, doesn't even put it into the yellow. The extra Bullet Punch put it into the yellow. Goes for this Aqua Tail, doesn't want to have to use a shield for an Avalanche. Will he get a shield? He does. Opponent uses the shield, just barely gets to this Avalanche. Once this Waterfall registers, the Mamoswine will go down. And what's in back? It's a Garchomp. Okay, so he still has a little bit of health on that Gardevoir. And these charms are gonna just wreck this this Garchomp. And the Garchomp has to throw an Outrage because the Sandtomb is double resisted. It won't KO from this range. Yeah, has to dump all that energy. And now here comes Gardevoir. Look how much these charms are doing. Oh man. He'll probably reveal here whether he has Sandtomb or not. He doesn't have Sandtomb. Otherwise, yeah, he definitely would have just gone for Sandtomb. So now this player can just Mudshot down. That's one of the tricky parts about like movesets. With shields down, normally Outrage Earthquake can be really handy. You might like KO 2 Pokemon in the back if shields are down. But in a situation like that, Sandtomb might have been the difference because he could have just Sandtombed the Gardevoir and had some residual energy to try and get to that Outrage first. Okay, bad lead for the Gardevoir, but he's just going to stay in, it looks like. I guess he only has one answer to the Magnezone. So he's just kind of going to dare the Magnezone to Wild Charge. Now, look how much these charms do. Oh, almost got to that Shadow Ball. That would have been huge. This energy doesn't matter on the Magnezone. I'm actually impressed the Gardevoir survived the Shadow Ball, I guess because, or the Wild Charge, excuse me. In comes the Mamoswine. Gonna throw the Sand Tomb to debuff it and then go in. Maybe he Waterfalls it all the way down. That could be a play. This Avalanche will hit for some heavy neutral damage. Gets stabbed because of Mamoswine's ice typing. Yeah, Waterfalls all the way down. Has an Aqua Tail ready. And it's a Machamp. This is not a good situation for the Machamp. These counters are going to be resisted. Has to get to the Rock Slide, and Gyarados still has a shield plus the energy advantage. Yeah, I would probably shield here as well. The Garchomp is still quite healthy if I remember correctly. Nice bait by the opponent. Just giving himself a chance. Aqua Tail chips away. And Garchomp can tank whatever this Machamp throws at it quite easily. Machamp throwing a move. I forget his yeah, he still has his Magnezone alive with very minimal HP. Not sure why he didn't throw the Sand Tomb. Because yeah, now this puts him in like a precarious situation. I guess the Magnezone is only one waterfall away, so it didn't matter. But I feel like throwing the Sand Tomb there might have just been a little bit safer. If that Magnezone had like a little bit more health, it was still in the yellow or something. That could have been a brutal way to find a way to lose. If you watch me on stream, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I like find a way to somehow lose a game that should have been a clear-cut victory. Okay, not the lead you want to see, so he's gonna save swap into Gyarados. In comes a Roserade. What? Oh my goodness. Gonna go for this Outrage. This will do a ton of damage if it lands. Roserade can't be that high CP, right? Oh my gosh. Lands the Outrage. Almost one-shots the Roserade. Plus the Outrage plus the Waterfall damage takes it out. Just gonna get to this Aqua Tail. Yeah, definitely wasn't gonna make it to the Outrage. Dragon Breath damage adds up so quickly. Just chips away. And this is fine because he has a great answer for this Dragonite with Gardevoir. This might be the first time we see Gardevoir lined up with a Dragonite this set. And now he has the alignment he wants. Garchomp versus Metagross, and Gardevoir versus the Dragonite. Gets that shield, which is amazing. Probably needs to save one shield for the Gardevoir, because a Hurricane would probably KO the Gardevoir. Sand Tomb coming in. Gets the second shield. Wow, interesting. He also, another play he could do is, okay, he's going to let it go. Earthquake. So Earthquake and Meteor Mash actually do the same damage in neutral situations. And those Sand Tombs put it into Charm downrange. That's crazy. And the Charms plus this Shadow Ball will definitely be enough. Probably just going to go for Dragon Claws here, the Dragonite. Oh my god, he went for Outrage. What? If he went for double Dragon Claw, he might have actually had that. But he went for the hard-hitting move instead. But yeah, if you're ever using Metagross and you're in a neutral matchup, always Meteor Mash, because Meteor Mash and Earthquake actually do the exact same damage in neutral matchups. And obviously Meteor Mash is more energy efficient because it costs less energy and it does the same damage. Pokémon going into the next match. Great lead. Gardevoir versus Garchomp. Oh my goodness. Still has to watch out for... This is just a Sand Tomb for sure, right? Yeah. Chunks away. So I guess Garchomp can at least like kind of hang in there. He must only have one response to this Gardevoir, so maybe this is a tell that he has like a Dragonite in back. He comes in with... Well, he came in with Dragonite. What is going on? What is going on? This is too crazy for me to handle. Crazy game. Crazy set to end the Master Prem on. Okay. Yeah, this team doesn't have much of a Dragonite response in back, now that I think about it. Waterfall hits pretty hard, so it is chipping away. Gonna go for this Aqua Tail, which will put Dragonite very low, but I think Dragonite will survive it. Okay, gets the shield anyway. I think you have to commit a shield here. Yeah, because you can't mud shot down the Dragonite with Garchomp. Do you double shield? I think that's the right play. As much as it stinks, I think it's the right play because you got to get rid of this thing, and then you just hope that Garchomp can take what's in back. What is in back? It's a Metagross. Okay. So I think this is IV dependent because these Sand Tombs add up, but he still has a little bit of health on that Gyarados. It's like, it's IV dependent, I think, and plus Metagross might have had one Bullet Punch head start. No, they went for Earthquake again. Okay, that seals the deal. Because if he goes straight Meteor Mash, he should get to the second one. But I think Gyarados might have taken it out anyway. Yeah, I think if he goes for Meteor Mash, he wins that game. Guys, always go for Meteor Mash in neutral matchups. But some spicy sets there. Thank you to Pokémon for submitting the Gardevoir battles. He goes 5-0 that set. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one for some great league action. Peace.